BattMech welcomes you to our instructional video series. This instructional video is for the 2004 to 2009 Toyota Prius hybrid battery pack replacement. You can also use this video as a guide to replace single modules with BattMech replacement modules. This video is intended for highly trained individuals who understand the risks of working with high voltage. Risk includes loss of property or life. Repair at your own risk. To streamline this series, this video begins after the removal of your battery from the vehicle. Here's a look at the tools we use to make this type of repair. Here's a look at our suggested personal protective equipment, or PPE. Your shop may have different protocols to keep you safe. It's always best to follow your shop's safety protocol. We recommend using high-voltage gloves to protect you, and then putting leather gloves over the high-voltage gloves to protect the gloves. There are times during the disassembly where there is more risk of exposure to high voltage, so please be careful and wear your gloves when in doubt of your safety. We recommend placing the battery case on a non-conductive work surface. Let's get started. Start by removing the nuts and screws that attach the ECU cover. Next, remove the screw the arrow is pointing to. Then remove the metal piece that covers the ECU. Once that is off, remove the rest of the screws that are attached to the battery cover. Now remove the metal battery module cover. You can now remove the plastic wiring harness covers. Proceed by removing the wiring harness nuts. Then pull the wiring harness away from the battery terminals, but don't remove it completely from the case. You should be aware that if you touch any two terminals with the screwdriver, you will experience a spark. Take extra precautions not to do so. Now remove the two nuts that hold the battery pack to the case. Pull away the vent tubes from the battery modules. Be careful not to rip them, as you'll need to reuse these later. Then remove the temperature sensor and wire from the battery modules. Go ahead and remove the black plastic insert as well at this time. You'll now turn the case over. Once you have safely turned the case over, you'll remove the screws that hold the battery modules to the metal case. Then lift up the metal case. It should be detached at this time. Carefully remove the temperature sensor wires from the battery modules. Make note of the location of these wires because you'll have to reattach these later. Remove the plastic piece cover on the bookend. You'll now stand up the battery pack and remove the plastic bookend. Note the metal tabs should be at the bottom of your stack. Go ahead and remove the modules. Now that the battery is completely disassembled, you can prepare to reassemble the battery. Carefully unpack your BattMech boxes. Everything you need to rebuild your battery, including new bus bars and nuts, will be sent to you. Your BattMech batteries are individually tested to assess leaks, capacity, voltage, and internal resistance. The highest and lowest capacities are arranged in ways to optimize the pack's performance and to optimize the differences in block voltage throughout the pack. Each pack is load tested at the same time, but BattMech monitors the voltage of each individual module when testing. Packs are tested under a high current load. Let me take this opportunity to suggest to save the cardboard boxes your modules were shipped to you in. These boxes make great return boxes when shipping your core back to BattMech. Your BattMech batteries are numbered sequentially. Line them up, keeping them in order from 1 to 28. Load the BattMech modules into the upright compression block, starting with number 28 and continuing sequentially to number 1. Note the metal tabs should be at the bottom of your stack and the number of each cell to the left facing them. Make sure the modules interlock and are not misaligned. When completed, the stack of modules should look like this. Note the metal tabs to the bottom again. On the reverse side, modules should rotate from non-vent to vent. If you have two positives next to each other, you have the modules out of order. The same is true if you have two vents on top of each other. If your numbering is out of order, you have the modules out of order. Notice at the top to the right and left sides. The numbers are out of order, and some are even turned upside down. Pay close attention not to make these mistakes. First, another thing to keep in mind is that the modules should be flush when stacked on top of each other. This is achieved by making sure these interlocking tabs on the modules line up to where they connect with another module. If your modules are staggered, this is because your modules are not stacked properly. Now that is complete, attach the plastic bookend to the compression block posts to hold the batteries together. Before doing so, make sure the batteries are interlocking and not misaligned. If the modules are misaligned and the compression block is tightened, the modules will be damaged at the misalignment and the battery module will fail immediately or in the near future. Once the compression block is assembled, locate the orange harness wire and replace the old bus bars using the new bus bars supplied by BattMech. Let's start by removing the old bus bars. Be careful not to pop off or ruin the connector and wire in front of the old bus bars. When putting in the new bus bars, take the same care you did when removing so you don't accidentally ruin the connector and wire the bus bar goes under. If you ruin the connector and wire, never fear, BattMech.com has a replacement you can purchase. Now you're ready to start reassembling the modules back into the case. Start by attaching the temperature sensor wires and replacing the black plastic cover on the bookend. Note, the number 1 module is to your left, the number 28 module to your right. Now that the sensor wires are in place, you can replace the bottom cover of the battery case. Use the new screws given to you by BattMech. Once the bottom of the case is back on, carefully flip the battery case over. Reattach these 2 screws. You should reuse the same 2 screws you removed earlier. Reconnect the green temperature sensor. Attach the temperature sensor wire to the clips. If the temperature sensor will not reattach, then try to secure it as good as possible. The rest of the reassembly of the battery pack will re-energize the battery. Your shop may have different protocols to keep you safe. It's always best to follow your shop's safety protocol. Reconnect the wire harness to the terminals of the batteries. It's important to note, Make sure that this main wire eyelet is inserted into the orange wiring harness. This side will be screwed into the end module furthest from the ECU. On the right side, this main wire eyelet gets dislodged very easy. Make sure that it's inserted into the orange wiring harness and attached to the end module closest to the ECU. Before attaching the wire harness, be sure your torque settings on your torque wrench are set to about 55 inch-pounds. If you don't follow these torque settings, you are likely to damage the terminals on the modules and will void your warranty. Never use max drill settings and never use an impact wrench. Now attach the wiring harnesses to the terminals using the brand new nuts supplied by BattMech. It's important that you use the new nuts as you will encounter issues using the old nuts. Repeat on the opposite side by attaching the wire harness to the terminals. Then attach the nuts to the terminals using the rest of the supplied nuts. Now's a good time to take a photograph of each side of the battery. These photographs can be used for review of assembly if you experience issues. This may save you from having to uninstall the entire battery later. Next, you'll attach the plastic wiring harness covers. It's now time to attach the vent tubes to all the vents on the modules. Next, put the metal battery case cover back on. Then attach the battery case cover with the original screws. Now you can put the metal ECU cover back on. The final step of the rebuild is attaching the ECU cover with the original nuts and screws. Your battery is now ready to be reinstalled into the vehicle. Here are a few pro tips. Be sure the service plug is secured properly, otherwise you will get error codes. You'll also want to clean your cabin filter every 3 months. Be sure to clean your cooling fan. Dirty cooling fans can cause the battery to overheat. This concludes our how-to demonstration. Remember, as a highly skilled mechanic with high voltage training, to wear the appropriate personal protection equipment your shop requires. Stay safe, and thank you for shopping on BattMech.com.